Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, My Sports Gematria. Talk about Game 6, the Heat versus the Celtics. We'll see if there's a Game 7. There are numbers potentially for a Game 7, very clearly. I kind of want to pick the Celtics in Game 6 to go on to a Game 7. But I think I'm probably just going to pick the Heat for Game 6. And if the Heat doesn't win Game 6, I'll probably pick the Heat in Game 7. Um, so let's talk about that really quick. If Celtics win today and there is a game 7 will be played on Wednesday, the 30th. Okay, Wednesday the 30th has 59 date numerology. If Celtics win today, they get their 59th win. They'll head into Wednesday with 59 wins for the season. The 30th of September, 59, 30th of September, they would be 59-30 for a season record. It's the 274th day of the year on Wednesday, which would be Game 7. And that's when Celtics could pick up their 274th playoff loss all time as a franchise. It will be the 12th day of the 7th month on the Hebrew religious, 12/7, 127, the 31st prime number. And that's when Celtics can get their 31st loss for the season to end sitting on 59 wins as they get their 274th loss. That would be Game 7. Celtics can tie the series 3-3, like 33, giving Heat their 33rd loss today as Heat sit on 33 home wins. Heat would get their 86th all-time head-to-head loss against the Celtics as the Heat coach gets his 443rd loss all-time, the 86 prime number. 443. That's Game 7. Is it going to go to a Game 7? I kind of don't want it to, but there's numbers here for a Game 7. That's why I talked about it first. There's definitely numbers here for Game 7. You have the 59, 274, 127, the 31st prime. It's even the 160, a day leaving 164 left. Miami Heat, 79, 43, 164, 56. Game 7 has 34 and 79 date numerology, and it's a day leaving 164 left on the Hebrew religious. This is Wednesday. 79, 43, 164, Miami Heat. This could also be pointing to a Game 1 against Lakers and Heat. Because Wednesday is either going to be Game 7 between Heat and the Celtics, or it's going to be Game 1 between the Heat and the Lakers if Heat win on Sunday today. So with date numerology of 43, 79, a day leaving 164 left on the Hebrew religious, Miami Heat 79, 43, 164. This can point to Game 7 or it can point to Game 1 against the Lakers. I do like the idea that Miami Heat sums to 56. And with the win today, the Miami Heat would advance into the NBA Finals with 56 wins for the season. If we go to today's date numerology, today has 56 date numerology on the Gregorian. It's the 271st day of the Gregorian year today. 271, the 58th prime. Celtics are sitting on 58 wins for the season. Heat can get their 56th win today, advancing into the NBA Finals. Miami Heat sums to 56 today with 56 date numerology. The Heat would get their 34th home win for the season. Yep. 34 sums to 56. They would get their 56th win and their 34th home win. Today is the 9th day of the Hebrew New Year. Heat would stay on 9 home losses for the season. 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number. 23 is the 9th prime number. It's the 23rd head-to-head match between these two postseason. This is the Heat's 23rd bubble game. Heat's coach is looking for his 83rd postseason win, the 23rd prime number. This is the 9th head-to-head match between these two all season, including post. With the loss, the Celtics would end the series 2-4, like 24. This is their 89th game of the season, the 24th prime number. On the flip side, though, 89 sums to 116. Celtics can become 11-6, like 116, postseason this year with the win. Or the Heat, in their 88th game of the season, can become 12-3 with the win, heading into the NBA Finals. 12-3 for a playoff record this season. Tough call. Is there going to be a Game 7? There's definitely numbers here for it. At least on the 30th, there's numbers potentially for it. With it being the 43 date numerology, 59 date numerology, 43 sums to 59. The 274th day. Celtics can get their 59th win today, sitting on 30. And they can potentially pick up their 274th playoff loss on Wednesday, the 274th day of the year. You know, I know it's the Celtics coach's 73rd postseason game. With this being the 74th NBA season, I feel like he's going to play 74 games postseason. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong because I want the Heat to win today. But it's things like this that make me think there's going to be a Game 7. With it being the 74th NBA season, I feel like the Celtics coach would play at least 74 postseason games, at the very least. But I like the 56 for today, 56 date numerology. And I don't know. What's funny enough, though, about this matchup, the 5 seed versus the 3 seed, is back in June 4th, before summer, I made a post about the 74th NBA season returning. And in the second paragraph, I talk about the Heat. I said the only team out of the bunch remaining that has a direct Gematria connection to the number 74, because this being the 74th NBA season, it being played at ESPN Wide World Sports Complex equals 373, the 74th prime number. The only direct Gematria connection to the number 74 is Heat, sums to 74. And of course I wrote, I'm not saying the Heat are going to win the NBA Finals or even make it. However, if they do make it, they can easily be the fall team for the occasion. Heat 74, 74th NBA season. This being played at ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, 373, the 74th prime. The word Heat also sums to 16. And 53 is the 16th prime number. The word 74 sums to 53. Well, what is this? This is the 5 seed Heat versus the 3 seed Celtics, like 53, the 16th prime number. Celtics can get their 16th away loss for the season to end it. And that would be it. I think it would be more interesting for the Heat to play the Lakers, the 5 seed versus the 1 seed. And the reason why I say that is because of the duo, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He wears the number 23. He wears the number 3. 223, excuse me, 23-3. 233 is the 51st prime number, it would make sense for the Heat, the 5 seed, to face the Lakers, the 1 seed, like 51, against this magical duo, 23 and 3, the 51st prime number. I'm going to be taking the Heat today. I want to pick the Heat. I think it'd be interesting for the Heat to get their 13th playoff head-to-head win against the Celtics on the 9th day of the first month, a day with 91 date numerology, 91 the 13th triangular number. But with that being said, plenty of numbers on Wednesday for there to be a Game 7. Okay, this is the 77th post NBA game, 77th playoff game for the NBA season. Excuse me. 77 does sum to 59. And Celtics can get their 59th win today and go into Game 7 with on 59 date numerology. The 274th day, they can get their 274th loss on that day, Wednesday. So, let me know what you guys think. Hope this helps.